Hello. Well, we have a few different things to do with on this video. Slight change of plans, which we don't know whether is going to make my head explode a little bit. So, come on, let's see if I keep my head on my shoulders.
파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 내 손엔 나에게 줄 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐 You already made my day 다가와서 꽉 안아줄 때 충전되는 이 느낌 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면
Good morning. So this is our little stop for the night. This is an authorised air. There's a sign here that says you can stay for 48 hours, but they don't allow you to have chairs and tables outside, so no camping essentially, but you can park, which is wonderful. And just over the other side here is the sea. We had a nice walk down there last night, just before tea time. John's not been feeling too good, but his tooth is gone incredibly painful, so he's been really struggling with anything like that. But he came out for a walk because we hadn't done anything really yesterday apart from driving here. So yeah, I didn't really sleep much and his face is all swollen this morning. I think we're going to drive to Spain. It does mean we're going to miss most of sort of Bordeaux, Royan, the Ile de Ré and Ile d'Oléron, and all the bits down there, and try and head into Spain, into Iran, and then obviously we've got to be in Bilbao anyway, so we might as well make the most of that and see if we can get John some dental treatment while we're down there. It seems to be a lot easier and a lot better to do it in Spain. So we're only a day away from Spain, so we might as well go and make that choice. So I'm going through my cupboards and deciding to eat some of the stuff I brought with me instead of keeping buying fresh stuff all the time. And by doing that and having a look at cupboard stuff, it means I can actually have room in my fridge for cold drinks, which is amazing. I am fed up of warm lemonade. It is official. So I am doing fajitas. I am using this stuff, which I've used before, which is very, very nice indeed. However, I put an extra little bit of this. I'll just use some of this because I've got peppers and onions that I'm going to pop in with there. And then I am going to chuck in a packet of Mexican rice. Hopefully it will fit because my little pan's not very big. And yeah, and give it a good old cook through. Probably peppers and onions first, then the corny stuff, then the ricey stuff for the last minute. And then I will use lovely corn tortillas to give myself a nice treat, and I've got some grated cheese in the fridge, so it should be nice and easy. Right, so for this, what looks like sour cream, oh, there's nothing on there. It is leftover Greek yogurt with just salt and pepper and a little bit of the fajita mix in it, with some grated cheese on the corn tortillas here, and then I'm just going to spoon some of them in the middle, roll them up and put them in my face. Well, it is a warm day today. It is still 31 degrees in here, and we've had the doors open all day. It's just got to about 20 to 6, and John feels well enough to drive a little bit. So we'll get going. I think it's about 2.5 hours, and yeah, we should get down there. And it's a lovely little town. And if we get to the one we're going to, a little town called Borg, so hopefully I'll be able to get a nice walk around there because it looks really pretty. So we're getting to see a little bit of that tomorrow before we head off to our next place. So this is us for the night. We are in a lovely little walled place. I hope you can hear me. I've decided I can see some water down here, so I'm going to go and have a look and see. There's 2 lots of water. So of what looks like a beautiful park gate thing here. Not much going on there. And then, oh, there's an eagle flying. I can hear all sorts of birds. There's some water just down here, so I'll go see what that's all about. It's like being in Hull. Right. It is now morning, and it is overcast, as you can see. Is this a... Look! Look! It's a Camino sign. But now that's on my list of things to do, is that. I want to do the Camino de Santiago. And I know it starts in France, but I thought it was a bit further south than this. It probably is. There's probably lots of Caminos. Who knows? No doubt people will tell me. So yeah, I am on my way through this little gate here. And let's see what Borg has to offer.
참 손잡은 그날 누구 건지 모를 promise when you never let go 헤어지기가 아쉬운 나날들 Oh, you're my sunny day 손을 잡아 너의 주머니에 넣는 나를 바라봐
So this Le Lavoir it was built in 1828, and it is a beautiful stone wash house where all the women would come and do the laundry, and apparently they used to gossip so much that it was called the Chamber of Representatives. But how beautiful is that? So the big bit at the back, that was where you washed your clothes, and the small bit at the front here is where you rinse them. It's fed by a spring as well, and any overspill goes outside and down into the estuary. Imagine just coming here with your washing and gabbing away. Brilliant. There's my little tour of Bogdon, but there should just be a little path at the side that I can scoot up and get back to the vans, having done a complete route and not travelled anywhere the same way twice, because life is too short to go the same way there and back. The outer walls of this town are absolutely amazing. There's lots of little stairs and doorways and storage places. There's places that have got the metal trellis over the top, and they're stored inside lots of wine barrels and things. It's really cool. Look at that little owl there. Alright, fella. It's been making some retold racket, made me look up. The house that's just behind the vans as well. We're going to buy that for £5,000. That's our latest thing. We keep saying when we see houses that look like they're not lived in or could do with a bit of TLC, it's like, we'll buy that for £5,000. And that's it. We just need someone to come up and say, you can buy it for £5,000, that's fine. Here, let's go down to the local notary's office, make it formal. And there you can have it straight away for £5,000. Done deal. Awesome. So what do I think of Borg? If I'm saying it right. Beautiful, pretty little town. Looks like not a lot has changed in a very long time. Lovely, lovely town. Lovely walled castle with a museum inside it. Very, very nice indeed. Right, we are off. We have decided we're going to go and find this area. So it's in a woodland and there's a few airs around, and we're just going to see what we can find around there. We're just doing a small jump today of an hour, and the further south we get, then hopefully we'll be able to find a few things. I have no idea what I want. Who knows? But let's go for a drive. Out for a walk. Recognise them too? So we're in the free parking de camping car, and I have it on great authority of the map that there's an air that you pay for. And although you can't really see anything of the air apart from it's in a wooded area and it's away from the road, it says that you can have electric and water and empty your waste, but there's no other facilities like showers or anything. So I prefer to stay where we are and get full access to the beaches and all the other bits that are around here without being shoehorned into a little corner. So this is lovely. I don't think I'm going to need to convince John to stay here for another night because it's dead quiet and it's lovely. So, yay, 2 nights. Well, this is lovely. There's just the birds chirping. I mean, it's a busy-ish little place to stay for free. Just a few people there. But people are just sat out on the other side of the vans drinking coffee. I don't mind. Well, it is 10 to 12 and I thought I'd just go stretch my legs a little bit. I've been working all morning and I've still got some stuff to do. So I'll go back and do some more. Wait a little bit, get some food. John's feeling a little better, so hopefully after I've finished for the day, Will can come out and he can actually see where we're parked up because it is beautiful. And I know it's a car park, essentially, but look at it, you know? This is more than fine. Managed to get enough water. I've got 2 bags of water and my thingies are full. And the next 2 stops we're going to are not airs. We're going to a beach stop and a mountain stop, all being well. So best to get the water now because I am drinking so much of it and I am so thankful for this water filter. This Berkey has been an absolute life changer because I don't care where I get my water from. I really don't, because I've got the black candles in and they filter out like 99.9999. I think it's like 39s after the point of everything, like Legionnaires and any harmful bacteria and what have you. So I am happy and trusting of that. So we have 55 minutes to the beach park up. Hopefully it's not going to be absolutely rammed when we get there, but hopefully also it might be a little bit cooler being by the coast. So let's go. So we got to our beach park up. Beach. Just in time for a thunderstorm. We didn't get here until just after 2 and we hadn't eaten. So we're actually grabbing food now. Making good choices, don't you know? I'm doing eggy chips, like you do in France. And close, we're getting closer to Spain. So, you know, get the chorizo and eggs and potatoes and all of those things. Look at that. Flavoured Mr. Whippy. And you can get 2 flavours in a cone. Bonjour.
That was a good mix.
What's your flavour you got?
Nutella, caramel.
Nice. I got raspberry, which I think is more of a sorbet. That's the word.
You were trying to say that, weren't you?
Trying to think what it was.
It looks fake ice cream.
It looks fake. I've had to go for raspberry sorbet because the strawberry ice cream wasn't ready. But I've got raspberry and vanilla, and it's very nice. So we've done for the day here. There is no overnight parking in this particular car park. There's nothing anywhere around here. However, when we turned up after checking on Google Maps and things, there were no signs because there was a big old truck camper and a big old Heimermobile and 2 places on this car park, and they're now not here. We've just been for a walk around, and as we came back, we're like, that sign wasn't there. That sign was not there when we got here. So we've just had a bit of a mooch around, and there's a town 15 minutes away with a couple of airs in there that are free for 1 night. So we're going to go and have a scoot over there. Lovely little seaside town this. It's Biscarrosse, I think. But it is one of the nicest seasidey little towns that I've seen for a while because it's got all the things that you need. You know, you can buy your flip-flops and dresses and ice creams and food and things like that. And there's like a Rip Curl and a Fat Face shop and stuff like that. But none of the tat, or a few little bits of tat. It's not a crass seasidey place. It's just lovely with all the things you need. So yeah, come and see it. It's lovely. Well, this feels wrong because this here is a 16 spot air. You're allowed to stay for 1 night for free, and I know this because of this. So limited up 15 places for one night, 24 hours. Where is everyone? It feels wrong because it's empty. But we had a lovely peaceful night here last night. Cannot complain at all about it, apart from the thunder and lightning, which was wicked, and we were getting like 40-second long rumbles of thunder. So let's do an Aldi and a Lidl, and then we're going to go to just a little, it's a stop off park up today, just to get us to where we want to go, which is right on the French and Spanish border. Off we go. Whose idea was it to walk down?
Without umbrellas as well.
T-shirts. Free shower. Yeah.
And what's shower in French?
A douche.
And what are we?
Douches.
Douchebags.
You're a douche. Anyway.
Let's go and get a free shower.
Well, not as wet as I thought I'd be, but decent wet. That's for about 1.5 kilometres to the vans from the pizza place. So yes, I'll change my clothes and I'll go over and see John for a bit. So while the rain drips down on the vans, I'll leave this video here. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully in the next video we will get you to Spain and find some slightly better weather and find some dental treatment for John. Also hopefully a couple of wicked mountain parkups. I'm really looking forward to getting to Spain. So take care everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.